Hey everybody, Rob here again, just looking at doing another little improvement project in the camper. How many of you have always thought about, the dinette table spot and wondering, where could you put a drawer, or it'd be nice to be able to store some playing cards and pencils or a small notepad at just a real easy, accessible location. Well, I bring you the 1980s boxing of the Add-A Drawer. This is a pretty simple plastic drawer that can be installed underneath of the RV dinette table. You can install it in a pantry, under your shelf. Basically, it's pretty clean and simple. Two rails that will mount right to the underside of the table. And what I have here is the table on the... Oh, I guess I can't flip my phone around. All right, so I have the table on the couch right now. So there's the legs, and here's the drawer kit. Okay, I have a rubber band around the rails. You'll see that there's two rail positions, a high and a low, and they just will screw and fasten to the bottom. So it should make a nice little drawer. This one fits like nearly perfectly right between the bases for the table legs. So what we're going to do now is we're going to screw that on there. We're going to pilot drill the holes into the top, and then we're going to screw that down, and I will come back and show you it in the clearance position once it's back over here at the regular dining spot. Okay, so here we are. We're back in like 5 minutes, maybe less than that. It was a simple installation. All you do is use a 1/16 drill bit to pre-drill your holes after you line everything up on the table as I showed you. Then double check the screw depth. Make sure that these screws don't poke through the top. You would hate to come through and have a surface problem here because your screw is just a tiny bit too long. So double check that. Make sure the factory screws that came with the kit aren't too long. Otherwise, go to Ace Hardware, Lowe's, and just pick up a little smaller number, look like a number 10 or number 12 screw. So here it is installed. You see it's a low profile. It's only about 2 inches. And what makes it real nice is it's snug because we kept the rails tight with that rubber band. And it has a little lip in the back that keeps it kind of in place. So you can't just pull it. It takes a little bit of tension and then it slides out. So there we go. We have a nice little spot for some pens and pencils, a nice tray here. Now you can pull the tray all the way out, and you can see there it's about 14 inches long for the main compartment, and then you can just flip it up in there in those rails, push it all the way back, and it's nice and snug in there. What's also nice is, being only that it's 2 inches deep, even somebody sitting on the other side, you won't have a knee problem. You won't be hitting it. But when you're playing cards, you need to pull out something, you can have it right here, and nice and easy to use. If for some reason anything would come loose, or you have this happen during travel, you might be able to take a small piece of Velcro, like a Velcro sticky dot, and stick it on there, and just have a piece in the back, just to give it some resistance. So really easy to install. I think it'll be nice. My wife and I'll put some stuff in there so when the kids go to bed, we can play cards here at the table. We can have our notes for our meal plans or anything like that we're trying to figure out for grocery shopping. Okay, so that's one thing I was doing today. Another one's going to be something quick in the shower, just for that curtain. Keep that closed so you have less water splashing on your wall. And maybe I'll go do that now. But nice little ad. Again, you can get it on Amazon. It's called Storage Solutions Add-A Drawer. Pretty cheap. It's plastic, but it's a nice little ad for the camper. All right, see ya.